Sorry. Local girls only. Hello jewels, it's your number one Ghana girl, Juju, bringing you awesomeness straight from Ghana. Oh yeah, take it. Now I know my videos are like always a bit upbeat and very light-hearted and whatever it is, but I want to take a minute to be serious today. I'm gonna need y'all to like stick with me for as long as you can because y'all need to hear this, okay? I'm going to start with this Twitter feud, how do you say it? Twitter feud that went on a few months back. In my opinion, there is an odd divide between the African and the diaspora and the African on the continent. Me. And then there is also another divide between the returnee and then again the African on the continent. Me again. Should I say divide between the returnee and the African on the continent? For lack of a better word, I don't want to use hatred, I would say discontent. Now, everything you're going to hear from today to go in this particular video is my opinion, it's not fact. So feel free to share your opinions or whatever you want. It's a discussion, okay? Let's have a discussion in the comment section. Don't come at me. But also, the things I'm going to say in this video, people are going to come at me. So, whatever. Let me help you with some basic definitions and then we can move on, okay? The African diaspora is made up of people of African origin living outside the continent thanks to the transatlantic slave trade. Yeah, why are you smiling? A returnee is someone who was born here and then moved out of the continent and then when they grew up or whatever decided to move back to the continent. There's a blurred line between the dynamics of the definitions, but hey, Google is your friend. I'm going to talk about the African from the diaspora, the returnee, and then the expat. I think the expat is the one who was born and raised outside the continent by immigrant parents. I don't know, just gonna call them expats. So what is starting this whole video, okay? So this person woke up and decided to have their tea because that's the stereotypical beverage for people from the UK. She said, these local girls in Ghana must hate it when we come in December. I mean, I would too. Okay. And then a guy replied wanting to know, curious, like he wants to know why she would say something like that, okay? And he says, laughing my ass off, LMAO, why do you think so? And she said, because all we do is stunt, LOL. And the guy replies, the local shorties be stunting too, sis. And she's like, let me try and read it in a UK accent. Maybe. But we flex much harder. But there's no competition. Just the way it is, LOL. Okay, my accent is terrible. And then a sister steps in. The profile picture is a woman. This is the body of a woman. So I'm assuming it's a woman that stepped in. And from here on going, I assume anybody who counters this tea-induced tweet is a Ghanaian in Ghana. So she says, 8 girls in one gallery apartment, sleeping in shifts. She doesn't want to go home early. You'd think it's because she likes to party, but it's not her turn yet, so she needs somewhere to be. Shout out to all my local girls. Let us unite and fight stupid. I mean, fight the oppression. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say stupid. See, no matter how good my intentions are for this video, people are still going to find shade and probably victimize me at the end of the day. But F it, I don't care anymore. I need to get this out of my system, okay? And then it goes on and on and on. People replying, if fraud boys say them no go buy champagne, your holiday all go spoil, but stand away, miss. We flex harder, but you will come to Ghana with 50 pounds and a heavy accent for 2 weeks in December. LMAO. True. Another one says, we flex harder, but if Olele Salvador no drive you around, you no fit move. I don't know who Olele Salvador is, but I'm assuming he's also a fraud boy. And then this next guy says, imagine shooting shots at a location you're willing to take 5 connecting flights to. Make it make sense, Lord. Your parents are relocated to the abroad because of financial issues, raising you in tiny homes, and you're here coming to front with Jimmy Pa. Yo, like I wish everyone watching this video could speak Tree, but if you can speak Tree, like when somebody tells you say with Jimmy Pan, like the intensity with which, oh, this hurts. When you think the feud has died down a little or something, somebody just comes to ask, what's going on here? The internationals with 7 connecting flights, is from 5 to 7 now, by the way, with 7 connecting flights are bragging about their 200-pound flex and fiber wigs on Ghanaian local babes, and our beloved males are fighting for our honor. Aww. This person tweeted from Ghana, you could tell. Another lady replies and said, I don't know why you're concerned with the doings of people whose holiday destination is Ghana. And you're mobile. Like, ouch. That is a jab at both the woman and a jab at Ghana. I mean, Ghana is not Dubai or the Bahamas or whatever luxury vacation places, the idealistic image that has been painted to us. Like, Ghana is none of that. That's all this lady is saying. Next tweet. You sit abroad and complain about the institution. Now this tweet, all jokes aside, this tweet is serious in its own respect. You sit abroad and complain about the institutional racism against you, but you come online and breathe hate against your fellow Ghanaian just because he or she is in Ghana. You are the problem. This one. Don't know why you lot are fighting Ghana Twitter like they won't run out of data soon. Please don't waste your Wi-Fi. Granted, data is a big deal in Ghana, but like, yo, really? The reply that shuts this one down is, LOL, but when it's Independence Day, love my people, Ghana flag. And then just when you think it has all ended, Ghana's favorite ice cream account, I dare say, Fun Your Go Ghana, decides to join in the fun, okay? And they tweet this. These abrochi is cheap for abroad. These abrochi brands must hate it when our customers come to Ghana in December. I mean, we would too. Then the lady whose tweet started that whole hullabaloo comes in to reply, saying, I'm happy my tweet inspired Fanyego Ghana. I love Fanyego so much. Can't wait to have some in December. And this is why I like the Fanyego Twitter account so much. This is your reply. Sorry. Local girls only. That was fun. Okay, now back to the serious stuff, okay? So earlier on, I stated that there's this hatred from the African in the diaspora or the returnee or even the expat towards the African on the continent or the born and raised Africans like myself. Point in case this tweet, okay? So I'm going to talk about my issue with these 3 categories of people. First up on my list, the African in the diaspora. I feel like there is an unspoken or an outwardly expressed hatred towards the African in the diaspora because, and these are just my theories, okay? The unspoken hatred towards us is stemmed from the fact that the African in the diaspora is a descendant of, and I don't want to use the S word, but for lack of a better word, descendants of slaves who were victims of the transatlantic slave trade. So they are angry that my ancestors sold their ancestors into slavery. See, that's not my fault. Do you know how many people in Ghana right now who would give up everything to have the life that you have right now as an American or a British person or whatever country you found yourself in? Have you seen the movie Deadly Voyage? Like, yo, I wouldn't, but there are some people who will put their lives in danger just to get on a boat or a ship to stow away and get to the West. Anyway, that's my theory. So if for some, I don't know why, but if for some reason you despise us or you hate us, I just want to know why. It's a conversation, it's my opinion. So if you are an African in the diaspora and you have this deep-seated dislike for me that I was born and raised on the continent, like I want to know why you feel that way towards me. leave a comment below. Now, the second category of people is the returnee. Now, I don't want to use the word hatred for the returnee. It's more of, when someone feels that they are better than you, what is the word? Is it conceited? Majority of the returnee people are a conceited bunch of people. And here are my reasons. It's a theory. Again, it's not facts, it's a theory. So for whatever reason, your parents or your family moved from Ghana, or because I'm Ghanaian, I'm going to use Ghana as my main example. For some reason, you were born here, but your parents moved from Ghana and they moved with you to the West, to a nice country, and you had it all. The best of education, the best of life. I mean, it may not be the best to you, but to us, that life that you had is gold, and some Ghanaians would kill to have that burger life. We got ampe, pilolo, like Christmas hats and those paper Christmas watches, Independence Square marchings, Ali Baba and his goats. If you feel you are better than us, we get it. But can you just stop for a minute talking and acting like you're better than us? See, it's not even your fault. I blame myself and my fellow Ghanaians. Some of us, we as Ghanaians, we let our insecurities drown our voices and make us feel like we are not worth the same opportunities that these returnees rush to us when they come to Ghana. What? Because we did not go to the same school they went to or had the opportunities they had? Like, yo, stop right there. We now we are part. Put colorism aside, because I almost say we treat the Obronis like the way like that, but take a minute. Let me use employment as an example. So if you put a Ghanaian and a returnee in front of an employer, without batting an eye, the employer will employ the returnee because, hey, returnee, accent. You probably went to Cambridge or Oxford or any other school that is not, Legon. Like, we are seeing Cambridge and Oxford degree certificates. Is it your Legon or your KNUST or your NAFTI or wherever, whichever school you went to? Is that your degree that is going to take you? Make her saying, so this that I'm saying right now, if you even go and look inside crowd, the Ghanaian is, as I dare say, even more competent for the job than the returnee. But because returnee, the employer will, and I mean, it's not I wouldn't blame the employer. You see, we as Ghanaians we as Africans, or we as Ghanaians on the continent, we were raised traditionally. We were raised to respect our elders, not speak until we are spoken to, or like those little things that show respect. And the burger child, the returnee, he was brought up to be confident, to speak up, to go for what they want, all that fun stuff. So sometimes too, their confidence make it look like they're acting like they are better than us, but they are really like go-getters. Sometimes we are not being proactive enough, and we are just trying to blame inactiveness or improactiveness on the, wow. I'm talking so much, I'm confusing myself. See, it's two ways, but let's base it on the first theory that you feel like the returnees feel like they're better than us, therefore they act some way towards us. Again, it's just a theory. So again, returnees, if there's something I got wrong, please leave it in the comments below. Let's have a conversation about this. I really want to bridge this divide, if there is a divide, or maybe it's all in my head. I just want to clear this up because it's really frustrating me. We are all Ghanaians, we are all Africans, black people. Like, why do we have to create that divide within ourselves? It doesn't make sense to me. Now let me go to the expats. They think they are better than us, period. Again, this tweet says it all, okay? I mean, it's probably everything I've said in regards to the returnee and a bit more. Like, you expats, you excuse me to say, I'm not shading anybody. This is not in relation to anybody that I know or whatever. But you wash your cars, or you walk your dogs, or you clean old people poop, and old people or you're living off your parents' money, and then you get your £50, you come to Ghana for holidays, you convert your £50 and get your 360.91 Ghana cedis. Yes, I did my research. and then you stunt. Yeah, you can live on that money for a few days when you come to Ghana, but that doesn't make you better than us. Same way, because we were born and bred here doesn't make us better than you, the expat or returnee or diasporan. In short, okay, you ought to check yourselves, because over here in Ghana, it's all love. We have our problems. We don't have time to deal with your institutionalized racism. Like, let me just cut this long talk short, okay? If you're coming to Ghana this December, Akwaba, welcome. We don't hate you, so don't come hating on us. Don't bring your hate here. Don't come feeling like you're better than us. Diasporans, on behalf of my ancestors, even this is highly unnecessary, I apologize for what happened to your ancestors. If I could take it all back, I would. But one thing I'm not going to apologize for is for being a Ghanaian, and a Ghanaian that was born on the continent. I was this close to being an expat, because but daddy had listened to Kwame Nkrumah and come to Ghana and start a life. Hi. I will choose Ghana over any country any day, because we are a peaceful, loving, tolerant people in this country. In Ghana or in Africa, you are a person. You are not a black person. You are just a person. Me, I'm here. I can't wait to hug you and show you nothing but love. I don't know if any of this made sense, but I hope it did. And share to the diasporans, the expats, the returnees. Let someone see this and let someone answer the questions that I asked, because I need answers, okay? Like, subscribe, check the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a video. New subscribers, you're welcome. These are the kind of things you're gonna see on my channel, but like, not all so serious all the time. No, I'm hardly serious on here. But yeah, spread positive vibes only. I'm all about the positive vibes, especially in this video. So don't take everything I've said to heart, please. Go forth and be awesome. Juju, I'm out.